Hello students, today I am going to introduce you the circulatory system. The circulatory system we can divide it into two, blood circulatory system and lymphatic system. The system that circulates blood and lymph through the body consisting of heart, blood vessels, lymph and lymphatic vessels and glands. Heart, blood and blood vessels are included under blood circulatory system. Lymph, lymphatic vessels and glands are included under lymphatic system. Now let us study in detail about blood vascular system. In that blood vascular system, heart, blood vessels and blood are the important parts. Heart, you know that heart pumps blood into blood vessels and purification. So then collecting that impure blood and pumping that pure blood, that is the main function of heart. Blood vessels. Blood vessels we can divide it into three: arteries, veins and capillaries. Through these vessels, blood flows from heart throughout the body and returns to heart. Blood, that is a fluid connective tissue that transports substances to various parts of the body. Heart. It is a hollow muscular organ that pumps the blood through the circulatory system by rhythmic contraction and relaxation. Its walls are made up of cardiac muscles. So cardiac muscles, it will work according to its own. The right hand side and left hand side. So that means heart mainly we can divide into two, right hand side and left hand side. The speciality of right hand side, it is responsible for pumping deoxygenated blood to the lungs, and the left hand side pumps oxygenated blood around the body. So remember that right hand side contain deoxygenated blood and left hand side contain oxygenated blood. Let us study the external view. That means external heart anatomy. Here look here. This is the upper chamber. This is known as auricles. This is right atrium. Right atrium is the collective chamber of impure blood. This is known as right ventricle. This right ventricle pumping impure blood towards lungs. Now look here. This blue colored, this tube-like structure, it is known as superior vena cava. This superior vena cava bringing impure blood from upper part of the body. And this is the inferior vena cava, it bringing blood towards the heart from the lower part of the body. Here this right atrium or right auricle is the collective chamber of impure blood, and this right ventricle pumping blood towards this pulmonary arteries. The speciality of this pulmonary arteries, this is the only one kind of arteries, so they carries impure blood. And now here you can see that pulmonary veins. The speciality of pulmonary veins is that they are bringing pure blood. That means this is the only one kind of veins they can carry pure blood. They are bringing pure blood from lungs towards heart. This is left atrium. That means left atrium is the collecting chamber of pure blood. And this is left ventricle. This left ventricle pumping blood through aorta to all parts of the body. This aorta is the largest artery in our body. Let us study in the internal structure of heart. Here, leftmost top you can see superior vena cava, and that This is the right pulmonary artery, and this is known as pulmonary trunk. This is the right pulmonary veins. This veins carrying pure blood, and this is right atrium, and in between that right atrium and right ventricle here is a valve. It is known as tricuspid valve. When this tricuspid valve opening, from auricles to ventricles blood flows. And right side you can see at the top left pulmonary artery, and here we can see that left atrium and left pulmonary veins, and in between that left auricle and left ventricle here is a valve. It is known as bicuspid valve. And here this is the largest chamber of the heart. This left ventricle is known as the largest chamber of our heart. This auricles and right auricle and left auricle and right ventricle and left ventricle separated by a kind of layer. This layer is known as septum. So ventricle separating it is called ventricular septum. Auricle separating it is known as auricular septum. Here already I told you that in between this right auricle and right ventricle here is a valve. It is known as tricuspid valve. When this tricuspid valve closing, this right ventricle supplies blood towards this pulmonary artery. Here in this, once that blood entered, here is a valve. This valve is known as semilunar valve or aortic valve. This once blood entered, this aortic valve is closing. That means it's stopping the return back of blood from the arteries. And here in between that left auricle and left ventricle here is a valve. It is known as bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve, when it is opening, from that left atrium to left ventricle blood can flow. When this bicuspid valve closing, from that left ventricle blood pass towards the aorta. In this aorta also a valve is there. This valve is known as aortic valve. Once blood entered, this aortic valve closing. Now let us study how that blood moves in our heart. Look here. Here you can see that impure blood reached to the inferior vena cava. From that inferior vena cava, blood reached to the right atrium. From the right atrium, it reached up to the right ventricle. From right ventricle, blood passed through the pulmonary artery and reached up to lungs. From the lungs, purification occurs. From the pulmonary, through the pulmonary vein, blood reached up to the left atrium. From that left atrium, when the valves opened, that blood reached up to this left ventricle. This purified blood from that left ventricle passing towards aorta. From that aorta it is branched now. Now it is reached to all the parts of the body. In this way blood flows here. Once more you can see impure blood reached here. From this vena cava, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, they are bringing impure blood. This impure blood reached up to right ventricle. Now it is goes for purification, removing carbon dioxide and bringing oxygen here. And now it will become oxygenated blood. It reached up to the left atrium. And from that left atrium, it is reached towards the left ventricle. From that left ventricle, blood pass towards this artery. Once blood entered, this artery valve is closing. from that artery. Now it is become branched and reached to the all parts of the body. Now look here. Now the function of left atrium and left ventricle we can see here. So that pure blood from that artery, from the pulmonary vein, it reached here, and when the valves opened, this blood reached up to the ventricle, left ventricle. From the left ventricle, blood passed towards the artery. Here you can see that the function of left atrium, left ventricle and supply of blood, pure blood towards our body. Now we can see the contraction and relaxation of human heart. How that pure blood reaching to our body, then afterwards it's supplied towards lungs and purification and reached towards left auricle, then reached to the left ventricle. From the left ventricles it is passing towards aorta. That all function means contraction and relaxation, that systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation both we can see here. So that is why it is saying that our human heart shows double circulation. That double circulation is called by a name pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Thank you for watching this video.